Guys, it's Iceic here. I told you I'd be back. Um, Now that I have a webcam on my laptop, I'm going to be making a lot more videos. So, in my previous vid for the Blackwings, I mentioned my gravekeepers and how I'm running them this format. With Heavy Storm being banned, I kind of focused on backfield destruction. Am I too dark, or is this good? Nah, that'll be good for now. I focus more on backfield destruction in my spells and or just spells because Gravekeeper's Descendant will help me destroy monsters and shit like that. And same with Gravekeeper's Guard. They'll send shit back to their hands. So I really don't have to worry about monsters for this format, in this deck at least. Shit, my hair is a mess. Yeah. Let me get into the list. I'll briefly explain why everything is how it is, and we'll have some fun with it. So just tell me if you have any questions and comments. So, here we go. I wish I could do what Doc does, but I don't have that special power yet. So, here we go. First, we got the big, high and mighty Gravekeeper's Visionary. I only run one. I tried a deck running 3 with 2 trade-ins because he's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 8-star monster. So I only run one. He's easily get backable, and he's just broken. I got 2 Gravekeepers Commandants. They're really helpful and really good. Pitch it, get Necro Valley when I don't have a Necro Valley in my hand. So it's like having 5 Necro Valleys in a way. So yeah, 2 of him. I run 3 Gravekeepers Assailants. Yeah, I got a blood red one. I guess she's on her period. So yeah, I run 5 of these. I mean, it's anti-honest and anti-collude. So anything that really ups a monster's attack. When Necro Valley's on the field and I attack a monster, I can choose it to turn it to defense. I mean, that's really helpful. So yeah, 3 of them. The destroyer of the deck, Gravekeeper Descendant. This sucker is broke. Tribute a Gravekeeper besides him and destroy a card. Not monster, card. Says that right? Yeah, 1 shard. My bad. Yeah, destroy a card. I love this guy so much. So I ran 3. 3 spies. I mean, if you're running Gravekeeper and you run no less than 3 spies, you're terrible. You're just horrible if you don't run 3 spies. I mean, that's all I really have to say. I run 3 guards. When Necro Valley's out, 24 defense. I mean, that usually stops anything your opponent would attack with. Well, base-wise. But 19 defense isn't really all that bad. He sends a monster back to the hand. So the monsters in this deck really focus on getting the monsters out of the way from the deck, or from your opponent. Tech cards. I know he's real slow, but like I said, I'm actually focusing on backfield in this deck for the spells and traps. But Breaker, I find, is actually becoming helpful now. With so much with heavy gone, I mean, you just got to find a way to destroy backfields. So I'm running 2 breakers, and when he comes to the field, 19. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, onto the spells, I got 3 Necro Valleys. I mean, you gotta have Necro Valley in this deck. I mean, I'm not even going to explain it. I run 2 MSTs. Like I said, backfield control, I don't have to worry about it with monsters, or I don't have to worry about spell and traps, because my Gravekeeper monsters will take care of them. I got 2 Gravekeeper Steals. Add 8. I mean, there's no cost to it. It's not affected by Necro Valley, and I can add any 2 Gravekeepers from my graveyard to my hand. That's helpful. A card no one's probably ever heard of in a long time. Upstart Goblin. You draw a card and your opponent gains 1,000. Oh well. 1,000, that's not really much anymore these days. So it's just a little more draw power. I find very helpful. 2 Magical Dimensions. This thing is so broke. I love this thing so much. You can only activate it when there's a spellcaster on your side of the field. Now note, that is tributing a spellcaster for this effect is not the cost. The cost is to have a spellcaster face up on the field to activate it. Now, after you activate it, tribute a monster you control. It can be face down, it can be a token, I think. Yeah, tribute 1 monster on your side. It might be a token, don't quote me on that. And to special summon a spellcaster from your hand. Then you can destroy a monster. Now what's awesome about this is you can't stop it with Stardust, because you can't my body it. You can't start, well, start later, you have more than one target. But you can't do that because the destruction's at the resolution. And so, yeah. But the only bad thing is this happens at the exact same time if spellcaster has a summoning effect. You couldn't call priority, or you couldn't use that effect. So that's basically it. I also got turbo pack. I'll try and get another one, but I'll worry about it later. Seeing as how they're all spellcasters, solidarity. I mean, they already get a 500 boost by Necro Valley. I mean, why not give them another 800? It's just evil. Allure does allure things. Trinade, I mean, just so I don't have to destroy any of my Necro Valleys or my Solidarity. I mean, it just helps get shit off the field. Monster Reborn, I don't need to explain it. 2D Prisons, I don't need to. 2 Bottomless, don't need to explain it. Torrential, good. Mirror Force is good. Oppression, basically, the version I ran before this that had Royal Tribute as well. Activate only when you have a Necro Valley on the field. Both players discard all monsters in their hand. Basically, if I had Royal Oppression on the field, Necro Valley, and Royal Tribute, that was game. I had game. That was literally just it. I mean, you couldn't special summon from the grave. You can't touch your grave, and you don't have any monsters in your hand. That's really just game there. So yeah, there's Oppression and Solemn Judgment. He does judgment-y things. So yeah, that's the deck. It's done really well so far. If you guys like to use it, feel free to upgrade it any way you see fit. It's a really fun deck. Try it out. So yeah, this has been an Iceic production, I guess you could say. Oh wow, we're at 7 minutes. Yeah, I'll be working on our trade binder. I mean, I just got a monster binder, and I'm going to be working on it soon, so just give me a little bit. I'll be done here shortly with it. I just got to have like a couple more pretty things in it that people like. I really don't have that much besides like a page of art X-Sabers, a page and 2 cards for Infernities, and I've got a couple other things, like a page and a half of Synchros. So, comment, rate, subscribe. Why does it always sound like I say rate? It's not funny. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Yeah, if you got any suggestions, just post them below, because I think that's where YouTube's put the comments now. Comments in the dialogue box, or the fuck it is. So anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta say for that. Peace.